All right. Our intermission is over. We're back. We did some soul searching. And, you know, I'm actually having a lot of fun with Grixis Control. I'd have to say my favorite decks here are Grixis Control, the Angel deck, or Severin mid-range. Nailed it! And Rakdos Aggro. These are my three favorites. I love the idea. Look, I'm just in love with the idea of Rumble in the Jungle. The idea of dinosaurs. I just want to get my face in that big feathery mane, and, you know, it's really superficial. It's just they have beautiful feathers, and that's it. And it's important to recognize that in a relationship, that it's just about the feathers. Whereas, you know, I like his blue fire. I like what's going on inside of him, and that's what's important. That's what's on the inside, especially with dragons. It's real life. Came here for the magic, which has been a mediocre. Didn't think you were going to get above average wisdom. I really wanted to scale back the compliment on the wisdom, so it wasn't. That wasn't glorious. It wasn't earth shattering. It was above average. You know, let's be fair to myself here, but it wasn't going to change rotation of the earth or anything like that. Yeah. I'm going to go for it, because we got enough early removal where I'm not terribly concerned. And we've got our snaky boy. We are in business. I have no turn 1 play, so playing this is the correct play. Because there's nothing I could do on turn 1, there's no reason to wait to play that. Oh, that's weird. The reason I say that's weird is because you don't usually see this card. It's just because Goblin Chain Whirler just wrecks it. But I'm not even that worried. Together they're just two. So which one we play the island? I don't even think I fatal push that. I don't think I even stop for that. That's a gremlin. That's funny. Man, gremlins are cool, man. It's a shame. But alright. Yeah, we had to. He was a perfect target for 3. Perfect target. Now, do we play the... It doesn't really matter, because our game plan is still get Liliana out. Oh, well, now it's... There he is. Now it's a party. I do like this because of its versatility. I like this because of its versatility. One is going to be our fatal push, because we don't need both of them. Actually, you know what? We don't actually need both win conditions, and his deck does not seem super interactive, so I think we kind of have to decide here. No, we don't. That's not what this deck is about. This deck is about having a good time. We have dragons, we have zombies, we get it all. Well, that greediness might come back to bite us, but we'll see. Weird. This is a weird deck. There he is. Man, that is well animated. A lot of the animations are kind of okay. Nicol Bolas's animation is incredible. Like, just, he comes down, he breathes fire, he roars. What more could you ask for? Okay. Does he have another one, is the question. Does he have a braid? Oh, another Shivan. Okay. Yeah, it's a shame. Yeah, we gotta start killing these boys. Oh, could you... That was perfect. I mean, it's not gonna get much worse than this business. Give us that swamp. There it is. Okay. Okay. Yep. And we fatal push for 1. And disallow. So we do want to prevent, at this point we are now getting worried, we do want to prevent a lot of damage. Okay. Let's see a pass turn. What's he got? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, actually wow. I accidentally, this is the perfect response to that card. Because it exiles it, so it doesn't die, it doesn't come back as a 1/1. Here we go.
Why hire servants when you can raise more? Another minion never hurts.
The reason I did not bring back Bolas is because her -7 is really good. Does he have trample? He does not. No, I'll just block that. Yeah. The thing about zombies is there's always going to be more. See, now that I'm building up her ultimate, I can effectively control the board. Which is great. Which is exactly what I want to do. That was a little greedy. It was a little greedy because I tapped out to do that. If he happens to draw a game-winning card, then I'm in trouble. But take action, yeah. Otherwise, I'm pretty okay. Yeah, don't need another one of you. Don't need a you. Yeah, okay. Play that. Is there a Vraska's Contempt in here?
I know I'm on track.
There isn't. Uh-oh.
Stop, drop, roll. What about you, buddy?
Yeah, of course I'll choose blocker. One blocker. Alright. That worked out. What are you? Yeah. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plus her and hopefully get a, your graveyard to the battlefield. Hopefully get a Vraska's Contempt into my graveyard. What do we get? Man, we might just hold, disallow her ability. That's going to be the play. And then kill her with a zombie next turn. That's the play. You got to kind of keep an eye that you don't mill yourself, which is really funny. Great. Okay. All right. Now we've stabilized the board at this point, so I think it is only a question of how long is he going to hang in there. I hope, because I do have a flyer in my graveyard if I need to pull him back. Yeah. Is he? Oh, he wants to draw the card. Did he get a lightning bolt? I'm not too worried. I mean, I'm just not that worried about what he's got cooking. You know, I don't really care what's in that kitchen. I do want to start pumping the board with creatures now, though. So now, because now I really want to win. I mean, you always want to win, but really right now I want to just start moving that clock. So let's get our Nicol Bolas. Huh. Would I do another one of these? They do have a faster clock. Oh, this would allow me to discard a card when Nicol Bolas enters the battlefield. Yeah. Force him to discard that one card he has.
I brought back an old friend.
Yep. It was an instant. And what do we got? Don't need that. I got a lot of red. Actually, don't need that either. Okay. So we will keep. So we will keep the syncopate, which I don't know what he's gonna have, but okay. Combat 2 and 6. There we go. Sweet. And turn. All right. Yep. Excellent, guys. Well, that was great. That felt good. It feels good to play this deck. I think we do want... Let's just try a Rakdos aggro again, because I know this deck actually takes a little bit longer than I really want to be taking for each game, especially when I'm streaming it. I mean, it's good. I love showing you guys the different decks and how they play. But now, it's time to quest. It's time to try to get out of this rut we're in. And let's see if we can put a few wins down and at least show up on the leaderboard again, or that little wheel. That's not a leaderboard. That like progress wheel around around the rank. So we're going to be playing with a faster deck. And I go first, which is great. This is pretty good. This is pretty good, because my turn... From turn 2 on, it's just going to roll. Alright. Now, he doesn't love his hand, which is good for us. Okay. Interesting, on account of that's a great start. So I wonder what was going on. Ooh, he's good. But next turn we can play him and another one, so let's get our Karizev out there as soon as possible. Hopefully he doesn't braid her. That would stink. Oh, he can. Excellent. Okay. So he has 1, 2. Oh my god! You know what I think it is? The Soul Scar Mage is kind of creepy looking. Like, it looks like his name would be Eddie. I'm not saying it's a creepy name, it's just like, hey Eddie. Like, you know what I mean? If you said it weird, it would be weird. Like, just any name. Any name. Eddie was the first one that came out. If one of my 2 viewers is named Eddie, I apologize. Different thing, different kind of Ed. He had a weird accent, makes it sound different. All right, so that was great. That was good. Although nothing will beat that the one we had with the dinosaur where he just quit, like, as soon as we started the game. Alright. Currently waiting. Why is it counting up? Usually that counts down. Unless it's trying to figure out how long I will be waiting. And it's like those old, back when computers used to have that now loading thing and it would estimate like 30 years. I'm still waiting on my Cap'n Crunch game to download. That's what happened. I put it in. It said 12 years. It was 8 years ago. Draw! I've never seen that before. Why? Well, I guess... You know what? I guess we'll just get back in there. Pick ourselves up and get right back in. I do appreciate that they have a kind of a positive spin on what is an error message. They call it a draw. You know, it's not like error, then, you know, the random numbers of what the exact issue is. Yeah. Because we have the magma spray to do. If they do something in the very first turn, we can just take care of that with magma spray. And then we've got some amazing moves on turn 3 and then turn 4. Yeah, that's a magma spray target. Now we have a great move on turn 2. The reason why that is a great target is because that creature doesn't necessarily run away with the game, but it would have survived the chain whirler. You know, it would have gotten through that, and it's not quite large enough for an unlicensed disintegration. There's just a lot going on with that. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. And he had a good hand, too. Oh, do we... No, I think we still need to kind of stabilize right now. We're not in the position to be really getting aggressive and swinging in. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, had to do that. Man, we just got to try to punch through this first turn here. Thankfully, we can block the monkey. Sure. Now do we play... Then we go boom. Boom. No, he's not. He's brave, but he's not. Oh, no, he's brave, but he's not stupid. I saw that 3-1. It's like, oh, I can get him, but he just blocked there. And that can't even block, so. And now we can actually kill Karizev, which is great. Because we can double block and deal with it. So he probably won't be swinging in with anybody. Alright. Okay, so do we... Yeah, because we want to get her out as quickly as possible. I'm not as concerned about, like I said, like counters, because... Oh, this could kill Karizev. That'd be valuable. That'd be valuable. That's super valuable. Yeah, we gotta do that. If he has the shock in hand, he just does. But taking care of that is really important. All right. And he doesn't. He did not have the shock. And now we can... Oh, this... Mint. That just... you know what I mean? I mean like when you open up... I'm trying to think of things that come out mint. I'm not talking about the smell or the sensation of mint. I'm talking... 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could play both of these this turn. But I actually want to do this.
This'll be easy.
I'm talking about when it's just crisp. You know what I mean? Like, mint. That's what I'm talking about. Over the long term, this provides more damage. So I'm going to take this as opposed to the... I want to save this for when he plays a Glorybringer or something crazy. Sweet. Alright. What we're going to do... So do we want to activate this? No. Well, if he has a shock, he'll kill this anyway. Whether it's 2 or 1. So let's attack. With this. And with this. And turn. Skyboat. Man, when I first started playing this game, I had nothing positive to say about Skyboat. But now it is all I can talk about. I show up to a party and I'm like, guys, you heard about Skyboat? And they're like, yeah, that's all you talk about. I'm like, hell yeah. Skyboat. Yeah, I'm gonna kill those. 4 and 1. Killing that. So killing that without losing a guy. Cancel. 3. Let's go 3. Submit. Skadoof. Skyboat! We were just talking about you! Block. Okay. Boom. Boom. 2 blockers. Yep. Yep. And resolve. And damage. Now, if he just has the deal 2 damage to target whatever, then he kills my thing. Skyboat didn't die. Skyboat, man. Yeah, I was like, I think he's dead. And he was. He was dead. Oh, someday we'll be back on that ladder. Be back on that wagon. But it's not today. It's not right now. Well, it might be today. We still have plenty of time here to make that happen. Let's get back in there. Maybe we'll see some one more Skyboat. It's so versatile, and I really didn't use it to... We're talking about the Skyboat. I was not using it the way it was meant to be used when I was first playing. It was really just kind of hanging out there. But when you start playing, like, taking advantage of that... this is risky, but I'll keep that. You start taking advantage of how it can become a creature with just a loyalty counter from a planeswalker. And that's great. You almost always have something that can deal. I think the worst case scenario would be if he's green. Because if he's green, okay, I don't know what color he is. Because I was gonna say, if he's green, oh, that's sweet. His creatures will be slightly larger. Oh, I should have played the... Can I take that back? I can't. Slightly larger. So that, like, my braids won't necessarily be as effective. But I still don't know what he is. Because just about everything runs an Ether Hub. Because an Ether Hub, that's the land that he has down right now. can tap for one of any color if you use an energy, and he has one energy. You can see that there. Okay, so he's red. So Abrades will actually get us through. And this is about to be a value Abrade, man. That's mint. I might actually want it cycling, but I don't care. I play fast and loose with the rules. The thing that stinks is I'm going to lose this guy, and I'm going to lose like 3 cards, and that's going to stink. I already see it happening. He's going to play something that kills it. Like a swamp. They get stuck in that, and they can't get out. Like the horse in Neverending Story. Man. Dark times. So that's pretty cool. And we definitely want to be drawing cards here. Ooh, that would have been magnificent. I think we do play this next turn. Wait, Mountain Haze, yeah. Yep. That's the plan, guys. Okay, just 1 is not that bad. Part of Koran, okay. He's getting set up here. Who's he? Oh, okay. And is he coming at me is the question. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay, if I play this, I can play both these cards and then attack with Hazoret. Yeah.
Oh, today's my lucky day.
Hazoret is really tough for a red deck to deal with because it's indestructible, and we've seen some cards bounce off indestructibles. We also saw somebody try to fatal push something that was just not a valid target too, from my end. So, you know, people make mistakes. I mean, he's got to swing in for Chandra, right? That's the thing. That's the deal. Yeah. She's probably swinging at me with that. And, just not tapping the other critters. Okay. Okay.
That's it. Time to fight fire with fire.
So I kind of want to activate this, deal 2. Maybe we'll get an Abrade, is the hope.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh yeah, I'll play Mango Spray. That's going on this guy. Now, I did that to preserve my Scrap Heap Scrounger so that he doesn't trade with the Thopter. Because the Thopter now is 2-1, meaning the Thopter would kill my Scrap Heap Scrounger. This is the Scrap Heap Scrounger. If they hit each other. But instead, he harmlessly bounces off Hezret's thick face. Very nice. Okay. So he's probably going to swing everything at Chandra. Okay. Interesting. I would have thought for sure swing everything. But... Oh, okay, he's got a shock. That makes sense. Okay. Man, Hezret just has so many angles that it pressures opponents from. Yeah, the thing is, it's more valuable to me to clear these creatures out at this point, right? Last turn, I needed to just kind of get around, but now I'm feeling like we're probably closing in here unless he draws something, so I want to prevent him from having that many turns to draw something. So I'm just going to try to pick the pace up and swing in with that. Alright. Okay. So he knows that each turn I'm just pinging him for at least 2. So I'm surprised he didn't actually kill my Scrap Heap Scrounger. My Scuttly lad. That's what he is. I totally forgot. This is Scuttly Boy. We know Scuttly Boy. Why are you trying to navigate the harsh waters of Scrap Heap Scrounger when this is Scuttly Boy? And the music swells. It's like, you remember who you are. Scuttly Boy. Skyship. Man, Skyboat. The only threat on the board right now. You know what it is? Skyboat. Oh. Yeah, that ends the game. Let's see if I can get it before he explodes. Which is, now, to be fair, if he does do the good manner thing and just say, got it, that is the appropriate technique. I would consider that the more etiquette play to make. We're on the board! This is great, guys. Our quest is moving. We haven't made forward progress in almost a week and a half. And now we have a plague mare. We have an evil horse to add to the others. Excellent. Look at that hair. Maybe he's born with it. I'm not even going to finish that. I know that I'm not going to insult your intelligence and finish that sentence. You know what the end is. Maybe it's Maybelline. It was expected. I couldn't leave it hanging. Couldn't leave myself hanging. Oh, it's a wish circle. Yes. All right. Yeah. Great. I don't even. I try to explain what I'm doing in case somebody is tuning in who doesn't know much about Magic. I feel like I don't even need to explain. Fireball Eddie is on his way out. Right? That's a great. Fireball Ed is a great first turn play. Followed by Fireball Ed's close friend, Karizev, Ship Raider. Does he have a braid? No. Okay. This is a disgusting hand. I touched the wish circle. No, actually, I didn't get to touch the wish circle. So wish, that's tough to say. That, like, creates a lisp where there was none before. Maybe there was, and this is just who I've always been. Maybe that's what the wish circle is all about. Showing you who you really are. I am Lispy Lad. What? I've actually never seen this. I think we kill it. What's it do? First strike. It's a 2-1 first strike. Man, I don't want servos everywhere. That is more of a... I suspect that that will be more of a threat than a scuttling boy. At least in the hands of anybody else, because I know how to handle a scuttly boy. I'll tell you that much.
You want to play with fire, huh? This'll be easy.
Wow. I'm never going to get an opening couple of hands, or just one hand and then a couple of draws like that again. That is just, that curve, that was what I was talking about a few episodes back, the notion of a curve in Magic, where each turn you're playing a bigger, badder threat. See, like, I can, in one of those earlier games, where my only win condition, right, was, what was its name? Was Liliana. Right. Was Liliana. One Vraska's Contempt ended it for me. But in this instance, I just had such a board presence because I, drew amazing cards that it wasn't a thing. Man, and then you get other games where you have to mulligan down to 3. So that's, it's a... Fate is a cruel mistress, as they say. We're doing great. This deck is, I think, regarded as the top one in the format, so I'm surprised we're not seeing more, like, hate toward it. Hate being cards specifically geared towards dealing with it, like more magma sprays to kill your smaller dudes, more braids. Frodrick. Frodrick's a cool name. Reminds me of Fredonia, which is where I went to undergrad, and it was wondrous. This is great again. Because we got a Fireball Eddie. Ooh, if he's playing the console, I was gonna say then we just get stomped. I actually don't know what this one is. Okay, so our Chain Whirler will deal with that, so that's gonna be fine. A bunch of 2-1s. That's, well, actually it looks like he's trying to do like a synergy deck. What I mean by that is, so we could trade, but it's not really worth it. A synergy deck meaning a lot like, there's an archetype in Modern called Elves, where each elf, it's also Merfolk does this, but each elf that you play, like, enables more elves. So as you start to build your board presence, you just snowball into something huge and win. Hopefully you'll have this giant death elf ball at the end, as you would want to have. But with all these 2-1s, why is it getting that? So this would be an amazing thing for him. Which is kind of a mean way to put it. I'm not trying to, like, say this is a bad player, and it's just Goblin Chain Whirler. This is why this card is just so format warping, meaning everyone plays a copy of this card if you can, in some of the top decks. And I struggled a lot with Chain Whirler as well, because he just comes out in such an issue. If you aren't playing them, he's gonna cause problems for anybody trying to do your elf ball kind of approach. This is cool, though. I actually, like, Ascend is a really cool mechanic. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, just like with a red deck, that kind of aggressive play, as soon as you've played your first hand, kind of peters out. Although he didn't really have the direct damage to stabilize the board and give him movement. Give him the freedom to get his stuff down and get set up. That was interesting. I've never seen that. Wow, what's going on here? Man, I hope she's okay. That was not bad. It's funny coming back and playing this deck after playing the other ones and realizing just how much more it can do. I was going to say versatile, but I know I've been kind of overusing that word, but I guess it's just because that's what this deck really brings, just so many different angles. Like Hezeret, for instance, you can discard a card and hit the opponent for 2 damage directly. Or you can attack them with a big 5/4. Oh, this is great. That's just so many angles. Eddie the Fire Wizard here, right? When he comes down, and when he's on the board, if other creatures take damage, exactly what it says, if a source you control would deal non-combat damage to a creature an opponent controls, you put that many -1/-1 counters on that creature instead, meaning you just weaken their forces, and they just cannot get bigger. Now it's stacked, which is great for me. We actually want him to build his board up a little bit. So that when this comes down, it does more. Okay. Man, the music is getting me agitated. In a good way. I'm excited. I'm not nervous, I'm excited. Because this is about to wreck shop again. Yep. So I will actually block one. All right. Oh, why didn't that stick? Oh, it did. It knocked him down a little bit. Let's see. Does he want to trade? He doesn't. Okay, interesting. So what that tells me is he doesn't have a creature in hand that I need to be super worried about. Because otherwise he would have been like, yes, I will trade because I have something that can replace it. He probably has a blooming defense. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay. So I will block this one. Blocker. Let's see what we get. I was about to say I was actually worried we might not get a land because I needed one. Does he have blooming defense is the question. I mean, if he does, he does. He permanents you control again hexproof. Okay, well, will he block? Yep. Well, actually, that's fine for me. I needed to kill that. Although that does. Oh wait, indestructible. Oh. Bummer. Alright. So I just gotta survive this one turn. Just gotta survive this one turn. We'll see. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, okay. Alrighty. So I have to block. What do we get? Oh. Doesn't actually save us. But let's see what we can do here.
I'm the best fire starter there is.
What's in my deck? For 1 mana. Yeah. That'll do it. Man. We had a pretty good opening hand as well. It's a bummer. But it was okay. I think that was fine. That was fun. Oh, we're going back down. That's okay, because we were on the chart, which is better than hanging out at the bottom, as anyone will tell you. Man, I'm looking at my my stream upload speed. It's pretty good. We're having a good time. We're having a good stream. All right, we'll give it another go. What time is it? We probably have one more game here left in us. We might be able to get 2, depending on how fast this goes. Man, I got excited for a hot second that maybe we would be able to climb hard enough and fast enough to get to that tier 2. Maybe getting the Master Tier 1 was a touch ambitious. But we're going for it. I'm gonna keep, just because I have an early game presence. And I have enough where whatever I draw will be valuable in this hand. Whether it's a land or a creature, that'll be good. Now you might notice I don't have my rekindling, my fire turkeys. I don't have them in this one, which is a bummer, but it's okay. Oh, that's interesting. See, that gives us more space to play with the early game where I'm not as concerned. Combat, yeah. Let's swing in. We will do, if our opponent does nothing for 20 turns, we will win. Does he have Fatal Push? Is that what he's thinking about? Oh, no, he paused there. But it's possible he just didn't see the thing to push. Black-white. Alright. Actually, I don't think I've encountered a black-white to date. Yeah, that's a great target for Magma Spray, but we're going to do it at our turn so that we get the boost for Prowess. 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 Shaboom. Prowess is a passive ability where whenever you play a non-creature spell, the creature gets +1/+1 until the end of turn. So they get a little tougher for just a turn. Okay, Hexproof from White. What is this guy's thing? What's his business about, man? Do we just zap it? We don't have a we don't have a artifact which would allow us to ping him for 3. And honestly, we have enough coming up next turn where 2 damage coming down is not going to cause an issue. But if he then proceeds to play a huge thing, we're going to wish we had that. Oh, that's a bummer. Well, we kind of knew he had that because of how long he was taking on the combat steps. So what's he got? What's he about? Is he just knights? Is that what his thing is? Just gonna hit me with some knights? That's what he's doing. He's hitting me with knights. Okay. Do I kill that? Now is a good time to kill that, because if I do, then I have my Gloria Bringer down. I think I do. And now I'm able to just keep killing things, man. Hexproof from White. And we're gonna kill it. So let's just... Actually, there's no reason to. Although if he, like, does have a spell, I'm gonna wanna... like, if he has something on his turn that allows him to just kill my guy, which with black and white he has access to a lot of removal, I'm gonna want to make sure I want to get as much use out of this as I can. So that I think that was the correct thing to do. Yeah. See, exactly right. It was exactly right. Now we've still managed to get in for 4. Wow, we have a... Well, I'm glad we had that cycling, because drawing this next turn would have been rough. That was cool. That was a cool sound effect. I don't know if you guys got to hear that, but like bells were chiming. Okay, so he's just going to play that again. That's not what I wanted. Actually, we do. We do. Because I need that card, man. Oh, he's not going to. Okay. Then I don't do that. If he does go to, like, kill it, though, then we do it. His scuttering lads are just out there, man. He's got some scuttering lads. I need a... Yeah. I do not need this mountain, so whatever's here is going to be better than that. And it was. That's great. That is great. Man. The lands have been Banana Town. So what we're going to do is we're going to double block, +1 this, and go there as well. Yep. All right. He might not have any creatures left. He doesn't. Well, okay. So we did actually kill one to bring the other one out. All right, we're hanging on, guys. I mean, we're still in this, and with... Oh, but that 3 is tough. That's tough. Oh, that hurts. All right, we need... Not that. That'll do it. Man, that strip of lands was like 4 in a row. Was not good. All right, you know, it's a little over, but we'll do one more because I'm going to try to end us on a winning note here. Is there someone there with you? With me? No, it's just me, man. Why? Does it sound like somebody's like over here? Not doing it. I don't have anything going on. I got the audio playing from the game. You might hear that. You're Nicken's girlfriend? Now, I feel like I'm pretty well versed in like meme culture and internet culture. I have no idea what that name's supposed to mean. Okay, this is good. This is good. It's not as risky. Having one of them in hand is great. Although going second, it does put us on a back foot. That's okay. Oh, that is... it is always good to see you. Paradise, okay. Okay. The reason I'm not going to play it, maybe I should, because he obviously has bigger creatures. So, like, if he had one once, he would have played them. So let's just get this down and start swinging. Blue. What? Is this the Nexus of Fate deck? Oh, no. We need to start pinging this guy immediately if he's Nexus of Fate.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Is he Nexus of Fate? Or is he like a weird zombie thing? Oh. Thankfully, we have the unlicensed disintegration. But let's see what we get.
Oh, today's my lucky day.
Okay. All right. We're not going to attack. I actually don't know. I may have misread that. This might not be a Nexus of Fate deck. Consign. That's weird because now I get my thing again. What does Oblivion do? Our opponent discards 2 cards.
All right, that's it.
All right, let's save this to discard.
Yup, you're going down.
All right. I'm going to save that to discard, because if he does hit me with Oblivion, I will want cards that I can burn that are not Hazoret, because he's coming down next turn. That's going to be marvelous. I actually don't know what this deck is. I was worried about Nexus of Fate, which is literally the worst thing a human being's ever made. Not the card. The card's... Well, actually, there's issues with the card, too. There's this whole, like... So, alright. Here's the issue with Nexus of Fate. It was released as a buy-a-box promo. Oh. Goodbye, friend.
Now you're asking for it.
Meaning you had to... How much has he got? 1 blue. He's got enough for... He's got enough for a disallow. Let's see if he has it. He has enough for disallow, so that's why I'm not slamming Hazoret. Okay. Oh, we'll have to resolve... Well, I have to... Will he do it twice? Can he do it twice? He can't. Nice. He can do it once, though. Man, he's being very conscientious to leave a blue open, which is why... Although disallow requires 2 blue. Yep. He's ready for that. Let's see if he doesn't. All right, I'm going for it, man. He didn't have it. Oh, shoot. Does he have white? Because white has a lot of exile effects. Okay. A boom. So the indestructible might actually be a huge deal for me right now. Unless he has another consign. Okay, he's probably doing a creature, I would imagine. I'd imagine he's playing a creature. Something that can soak up some damage. Or a crazy spell for 7? Oh, okay. 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 All right. So now, honestly, I just leave my boy up. Actually, Hazoret's a girl. Leave my lady up here, and just ping. Oh, this is gonna take me a really. This is a long clock. Long clock. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. What is he trying to do here? Because if he swings at me, right, for 7, I block most of it. So I attack, right? If he blocks. Yep. Then I can kill it with with this. Excellent. Threats off. So now we can. Now the tubes are clear. Ooh. I don't like the word tubes, but I love the word tubular. But you can't say that in public because people think you're weird. So just internally, there's a lot of tubular events internally. Which again, now that sounds weird again. Like for every time you pull off a sick skateboard trick, tubular. It's okay to say it then, but you really can't. It's not gonna kill me, is it? Wait, what's he trying to do? He won't lose X life. I mean, he can. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna keep swinging at you. What is his game plan here? Search your library for up to 2 land cards. And put zombos. Alright. He's gonna try to hit me with ribbons. Just hit me with pure damage. Twice. Okay, he actually has quite a bit of damage that he can hit me with. I think he actually has lethal next turn, which is absurd. Or in 2 turns. With ribbons. I think he straight hits me with ribbons, and that'll actually deal a lot of damage to me. Unless I draw something to really speed up this clock, I'm in trouble. Yep, and how much am I taking today? 12. Yeah, so I need to kill him this turn. Oh, and that's just not going to happen. What can you do? I'm just going to take another 12. That's unbelievable. I didn't deserve that loss, man. Feel bad about that one. Feel a little upset about that one. That's okay, though. Oh, what time is it? Man. We can give it a go. We'll give it a go. I'm just slightly salted on the 2 ribbons in hand. But, you know, sometimes it happens. I had Hezeret. Just straight up had that. How does somebody get to a higher rank than tier 3? How does it happen? Completely baffled. Someday that'll be us. It's pretty good if we can just draw 1 more land. And we're on the draw, so this might work out for us. I played the wrong one. I played the wrong one, guys. That's okay. Get in there. If we don't draw land, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Okay.
I will fight with honor. Awaken.
Okay. Is it 3? I'm not gonna disintegrate that. This is actually fairly valuable with those 2 lands underneath it. Or I assume 1 might be a land. Upkeep, put a time counter? No, you get the island. What is this deck? Oh, this might be a Approach to the Second Sun deck, man. In which case, we are just racing to kill him as quickly as we can. Oh. Oh, that hurts. That hurt, man. I don't know if you heard what he just said, but he declaratively announced when I struck him that he does not feel pain. It was bold. Ugh. Jeez. What is this guy about? He's got a lot of... I don't want him to have Ixalan's Binding. I mean, he's got to play that now, right? I mean, the lack of land is really stinking it up. Yeah, bye, little boy. Bye, little lad. Okay.
I know. I am hot, aren't I?
Yeah.
Oh, today's my lucky day.
Your efforts are futile.
Opponent discards a card. Yeah. Problem is I just don't see him playing a lot of creatures, so I'm not too worried.
Are you certain of your decision?
He's going to have to Yanni's Expertise right now to save Karn. So that's probably what he's going to do. Unless he has like a more narrow, like just kill target creature. Yeah. That actually works. Works real good. Because we're going to play Glorybringer. Does he have a counter? I didn't even think of that. He does. Okay.
Yup, you're going down.
Oh, I need a black source. The reason that's a problem is Nicol Bolas is going to get that next turn. That's rough. That's rough. Yep. Yep. That's rough, man.
Your patience is rewarded.
Okay. Well. So he's going to attack me, at which point he will tap and I will kill Teferi.
I'll show restraint.
Hopefully. Yep, so I will get to kill Teferi. I'm not going to be able to kill Teferi. Powerful. Oh, I will. I will. I got this.
No more games.
Alright, Teferi is probably the biggest problem of any problem that any person can have in the world. Okay?
His choice.
I don't care about that. Yeah, he can have that. So he's going to swing at me for 4 now. Probably. Yeah, of course he is. Saying that at some point. He didn't read his card because the Exer actually can't target Dragon. What's he got? Cast out. All right. Oh, does he have a counter? That would break my heart. We'll kill Karn.
My retribution will be swift. You are only hurting yourself.
End turn. Okay. Alright, so now we just have to deal with the Glory Bringer, which is tough. Alright. It's like a Super Friends deck.
Oh,
Meaning
I thought this would be a challenge.
all these Planeswalkers.
You can't possibly be this stupid.
And he swing. Oh, he can't swing because he exerted. Yep. Is he going to tap out to kill that? Does he have a counter? Oh, oh that stinks.
You will regret this.
You'll have to do better than that.
All right, let's see. I mean, it's my own Glory Bringer that's really an issue here. Which is kind of funny.
I almost feel sorry for you.
So here he comes. Got 3 turns to draw something. cycle. That's great. And we drew that. Let's see if he has a counter. He doesn't! Oh, does he? I thought he didn't. He only has 2 cards in hand. He didn't. We can breathe a breath of relief. The giant dragon won't be swinging at my face anymore. Alright. Oh, does he have a seal away? Whoa, goodness gracious. This is a wonky deck. But it's effective, obviously. I mean, he's working it. I mean, if he got another one of those sagas of Bolas, I'm gonna have to sacrifice my Hazoret. That'd be an issue. Okay.
Your options are decreasing.
Okay. Well. See what he does. Playing against a control deck is so stressful, because it's always like you have no idea. Does he have a counter? He might have a syncopate, but I can get past it. Excellent. And he's gonna have to... Oh, he didn't block. Interesting. Okay. Great. Alright, so, I mean, we're in the game still. So that's good. That's a good thing. It's only a matter of time before he draws like an Ixalan's Binding, something to kill my Hazoret. I need more card draw, man. I need a Chandra. Scarab God, okay. Oh, unless he has enough to bring back another Glory Bringer. That's it, lads. That'll do it. Alright, so that was tough. That was tough. What a weird deck that was. And we're back to where we started. Oh, the shame. But that's okay, because we're on this quest together. And as long as I've got you guys, Guy, singular, it's going to be a good time. Alright, so that was our Thursday night show. I'm going to be doing our next show on Sunday night, which is the eve of Labor Day. So I suspect we will be having a slightly longer than usual program. So tune in for that. We'll see. If we want to go all night, we can go all night, because not working the next day. And we may even be able to get our face cam up, webcam up, I should say, which I'm super excited about. Depending on, still waiting on the lighting. I want to make sure that it really does look good when it gets here, so that, you know, we start off on the right foot with that. So that's all I've got for you. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I will see you again. Hopefully. It's up to you guys. But until then, have a great night, and until the quest continues.